Hey, what's up guys? MLT Magic Tricks here. So in this video, I'm going to be performing and then teaching you this really great no setup card trick that I definitely think you should incorporate into your routine. But really quickly, before we get into the performance, if you are new here to my channel, make sure you subscribe with those post notifications on for more card and magic trick performance and tutorial videos like this one. And also the Gaft Academy YouTube channel is doing a special giveaway for new subscribers that come from my channel to his. He is giving away a custom trick bicycle deck of cards, and the details for that giveaway will be in a video posted by the Gaft Academy that I will leave in the description. So make sure you guys check out that video and enter that giveaway, and definitely subscribe to the Gaft Academy YouTube channel. But anyways, let's get straight into this performance. Okay, so I would start off this trick by having my spectator shuffle up the deck as much as they want to. And once they're done shuffling, I would ask for the cards back and have them make a selection. So let's say they choose this card, and for the trick, I do not want to look at the card, so I'm just going to be showing you. I promise I'm not looking. Make sure you memorize your selection right there. Now we're going to go ahead and get your card lost somewhere into the middle of the deck. Go ahead and give the card some cuts. I'll give the pack a quick riffle shuffle as well to really lose your card deep into the deck. Now, at this point, guys, I would have my spectator give me a number between, let's say, 5 and 15. It is up to them. So let's say my spectator says the number 8. Now, I would tell them that they're going to go ahead and just touch 8 cards as I spread out the deck like this. And as they touch the cards, I'm going to outjug them one at a time. So let's say they touch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's say 8 cards right here. Keep in mind, if I had a spectator, with me, they would be able to touch any 8 cards they wanted to throughout the deck there, and we're just going to be dealing with the 8 cards that my spectator had touched as I was spreading out the cards. So one more time here, guys, we do have 8 cards, and as I'm going to spread out these cards, I'd have my spectator look out for their card. Just keep watch for it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 cards like that. I would ask my spectator if they saw their card. I would assume they would say no. So my spectator did not see their card here. Now, what we're going to do is take the deck, and I'm going to basically give my spectator the deck at this point and see if we can find their card, because keep in mind, I don't know what my spectator's card is. I don't know where it is in the deck, but I think the deck itself actually knows where the card is, because watch this. If I snap my fingers over the deck, I'm going to tell my spectator to count out 8 cards from the top of the deck, because keep in mind that was the number that they chose. So I would tell them to deal off 8 cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and check out the card in the 8th position. It should be your selection right here, the 7 of diamonds. Your card actually revealed itself face up in the 8th position. And just to prove it to you guys, your selection was the only face up card in the entire deck. So that is the card trick. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you want to learn how to do it, make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that performance, and now let's get right into the tutorial. So I would consider this a beginner level card trick. It's great for any level magician to perform, and all you need is a deck of cards and you're good to go. So you can start off by having your spectator shuffle up the deck as much as they want to. This is a completely no setup card trick, which is great. Once they are done shuffling, you're going to have them choose a card. They do have a free selection. So once your spectator has made their selection, just have them look at the card. You do not need to see it. It makes for a better effect if they just look at it. But for the tutorial, we'll take a look at it together. So in this case, we have the 8 of clubs. Now, what you're going to do here is just control their card to the top of the deck using any method you want to. What I did in the performance was I put the card in, pushed downwards and upwards, got a thumb break, transferred it over to a pinky break, and just cut the card to the top. So took half the cards from the break, set those down on the table, took the cards from the break above, set those down, took that final packet, placed that on top, and you just controlled their card to the top of the deck. Do it any way you want to, just get their selection on top, and you guys can, do a riffle shuffle, maintaining the card there on top. Make it seem like you're mixing up the deck, but in reality, you are keeping their card right here on top. At this point, you're going to have your spectator name a number between 5 and 15. You can play around with the range of numbers, but I would recommend doing between 5 and 15, because A super low number is not going to work, like 1 or 2. And if your spectator names a high number, like honestly 15 or more, say they name like 35, the trick will take too long. So 5 to 15 is a good range. I would recommend you stick with that for the performance. Let's say our spectator names the number 10. That means they are going to essentially choose 10 cards. You're just going to be spreading through, and you're going to have your spectator touch 10 cards in this case, or whatever number that they said. And the only thing you have to be aware of here is that your spectator cannot choose the top card. They cannot select that top card as one of their cards that they touch. So just spread through, cover it up with your thumb, make sure they don't touch it. They're going to go through and touch 10. You're just going to out jog the cards as you're going through, like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you guys can see here that if your spectator chooses a high number, if you give them a big range, it'll take too long, it'll get boring. So that 15 is definitely the max. Once your spectator has touched the amount of cards that they desired, you're going to turn over your hand, and as you're taking up the cards, here's what you need to do. You essentially need to get a little pinky break below the top card, which is their selection. So it's really easy. As you're turning over your hand, you're going to push over, pull back a little bit, and just get that pinky break. So but your hand's gonna be turned over, your spectator's not gonna see what you're doing. I just got my pinky break like that. Take out the 10 cards, place them on top of the break, like this, place them face up. And now you have a pinky break below 11 cards, the 10 face up cards, and then their selection right here is face down. So you're gonna take the 11 cards, your spectator thinks you only have 10. You're going to place the rest of the deck off to the side, and you're just going to essentially recount the cards with your spectator here. So you're going to go through and count the number. In this case, we have 10. Tell your spectator to look out for their card as you do this. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then once you get to the last number there, in this case 10, their selection is going to be directly behind this card. You have your double packet here. Make sure you keep it as square as possible. That's very important. So 9, 10, place this on top, just like this, keep it square. You're going to ask your spectator if they saw their card. They're obviously going to say no, they did not see their selection. Now you're going to bring the rest of the deck over and just place these cards face down on top of the deck. And at this point, you're set up to do the reveal. Make the point to your spectator, you do not know what their card is, you don't know where it is in the deck. And then from here, you can do one of two things. You can do what I did in the performance by just, snapping your fingers over the deck, doing whatever you want to. You're going to have your spectator then count to the number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the 10th card will be the only face-up card in the deck, and it will be their selection. And you guys can, spread out the cards face down, show them there's no other face-up cards. That's one option, or what you can do is, hold up, let me get these cards set up real quick. You can also do the cross-cut force here. So you're going to have your spectator cut the deck wherever they want to, tell them to cut it, and you're going to mark the cut like this. Now you're going to want to just do a little bit of misdirection here, bring your spectator's attention away from the deck for a second, make some eye contact, explain that you don't know what their card is, you don't know where it is, then you go back to the deck. Tell them, okay, we're going to count 10 cards, the number that you said earlier from where you cut was a completely random spot. In reality though, you cut toward the top of the deck. They can go ahead and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just like that, you have shown that their card was somehow in the 10th position. So that is a trick. 2 ways of doing that reveal there. Go ahead and play around with it, do whatever you want to, and definitely give this trick a try. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys do check out the Gaft Academy's giveaway that's taking place on his channel. You guys can win a really awesome deck of cards. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Peace out.